Hello, my name is Caren Wilson. I am a Presidential Marketing Director Plus for the Juice Plus company and an EPAC member, which is the European President's Advisory Council. I have been involved in the Juice Plus company for 8 years now. I joined in 2012, and this is just a really quick video, hopefully, to explain to you a little bit about the basics of the business model and how the business works. So first things first, we are a 50-year-old company. We've been around since the 1970s, and our product is almost 30 years old. So as a company, we have great longevity. We're not a new company. You know, we've been through the times, the tribulations, and we're still here standing. And I think that's something that we're still here standing, and we're growing massively. We're in over 33 countries around the world. And I'm really proud of our mission statement, which is inspiring healthy living around the world. And like I said, in 33 countries, we're really living, growing, and helping to inspire others on our journey. So one of the things I always get asked when I first start to talk about the business is it a pyramid scheme? The long and short of it is no. Like I said, we've been around over 50 years. If we were a pyramid scheme, we would have got shut down a long time ago. And I think there's so much confusion about what a pyramid scheme is. So I'm just going to explain to you the basics of how I understand it, which is, say I was selling pencils. I bought this box of pencils from my neighbour for £10. I sold them to my other neighbour, Helen, for £15. She sold them to her sister-in-law for £20. Her sister-in-law sold them to her neighbour for £25. And the lady at the bottom of the street bought the box of pencils for £30 from the next person. So at the end of it, this poor lady would have been left with a box of pencils for £30 that were actually worth the £7 that the person I bought them from paid for originally. That's a pyramid scheme. The lady at the end would be left with loads of pencils that she can't shift because she's paid way over what they're worth. And everybody else has made a profit along the way. That is not what Juice Plus does. It's highly illegal, and it's definitely not how our business model works. So if anyone says to you, oh, but isn't it a pyramid scheme? No, it's not. So the business costs just £50 to join, £50. I paid that in 2012, and I made that money back and a profit in my first month. So you're actually buying a franchise. Many franchises around the world, not many that you can get all of what we offer for £50, and not many that offer the opportunities to become profitable in your first month. Obviously, it takes work. You know, it's not a quick money scheme, but there is the opportunity to make yourself a profit, to pay back what you paid in, to get back what you paid in, and make a profit within your first month, which is obviously the aim that we have for everybody that joins our business. So there is 4 elements to our business, and I'm just going to talk through them very, very quickly. If you have any questions, feel free to go back to the person who sent you this video, or find me on social media. My name is Caren Wilson, and I can hopefully shed some light on some of the questions that you may have. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is retail. So we retail the Juice Plus product, not in a shop or anything like that. We retail the product. We share our experience of using the product, our love for it, how it's helped to benefit our health and nutrition. We share that experience, and then we are paid a commission of between 10 and 20% when we sell the Juice Plus products. So we like to say that we share rather than sell, but we get paid a direct commission of between 10 and 20% when we retail the product to a customer. So the second thing I want to talk to you about is mail order. So this is the thing about our business that I think makes us so amazing. And definitely without this, I would not have been able to run my business 8 years ago. I had a newborn baby. She was 3 months old. I didn't have time to hold stock. I didn't have time to run to the post office. Guess what? With Juice Plus, the company does all the hard work for you. So Juice Plus invoice, ship, and collect the payments for all the products. They hold all the stock. They have a customer care line for your customers to be able to phone and email to deal with any issues with refunds, shipping problems, or anything like that. So they do all the hard work. All you have to do is find your customer. Then you have your own online office. You can send a link to your shop, or you can fill in the details and send a link for payment. Further information can be found out about that. But Juice Plus do all the hard work. So you haven't got to worry about holding stock or running to the post office. And like I said, when I first joined, I had a new baby. There's no way I could have afforded, number one, to hold stock. I didn't want to take that risk. So there's no risk involved in this apart from your first £50 investment. And they do all the hard work for you. So it's absolutely a magic system to be able to work your business from your mobile phone or your laptop. It's literally all you need to run this business, nothing else. So the third thing I want to talk to you about is networking. So we're a network marketing / direct sales company. I didn't know what that meant when I first joined either, so don't worry. But basically our job is to network and share our product. The majority of us do that through social media. Social media has been a great influence on my business in the last 8 years, and I've built my whole business, which I now earn more than a full-time income from, through social media and the power of it. So many people say, well, I don't know how to network, I don't know how to build a network, I don't know how to share a product, but most of us do it on a day-to-day basis without even realizing. So say the last time you went out for dinner, you probably have tagged yourself, maybe if you use social media a lot, in the restaurant that you went to. You may well have taken a selfie or a picture of a fab, like people like to use a great area, a mirror area to take a picture, or maybe you took a picture of your beautiful food and you shared that with your social media, and you will have networked that restaurant without even realizing that you were doing it. And this is kind of the way that we build our Juice Plus customer base up, through networking our product. All of that will be explained to you, but we build our relationships with our potential customers through social media and networking. But it's a really simple system, and it's definitely achievable for everybody. So by you sharing your results, your experience of using the product through social media and maybe online events, you then are able to build up your network and network your product. So the fourth and final part of the business I want to talk to you about, which kind of is very relevant for what I've just explained, is teaching. So when I joined 8 years ago, I didn't have a clue about anything. I was kind of like a deer in the headlights. All I knew is I loved the product and I loved how it made me feel. And the lady that I signed up with, she taught me everything she knew. She'd been involved in the business for just a year. The person who signed her up had been involved in the business for 2 years. So he'd taught her everything that he knew, but he'd been taught by someone called Alex, who'd been involved in the business for over 25 years. So the knowledge that comes with our company is obviously, you know, we have huge mountains of knowledge from people being involved in the business for a long time, but we teach that. So Alex taught John everything he knew, John taught Katie everything she knew, and Katie taught me everything I know. So don't worry about not knowing how to build a network on social media, or how to use social media to build a business, or understanding the full effects of the product, or understand that doesn't matter. As long as you come in with, you know, a great work ethic, everything else can be taught to you. So it really is a really, really simple business. It costs £50 to join. It's the best investment that I ever made. And you know, business around the world is definitely changing more to be online. So I would definitely say to you, go back to the person who asked you to watch this video with any questions. Good luck on your journey, and hopefully I'll see you along the way.